rant. Like the title says in my Twitter notification, this is why I don't enjoy PvE as much as I enjoy PvP. Um, and it's basically because there's so much PP measuring going on. Uh, a lot of times I end up getting murked uh, by the ads or blowing my own shit up with a grenade, which happens. And my randos are, which I am their rando, the randos I'm with are so busy trying to max out their leaderboard, was the only term I could think of that applies. They don't even take a time to come and do the res. Whereas with PvP, you don't got to worry about a res, unless, of course, you're playing elimination. Um, but yeah, because you auto res within a short amount of time, and you're back in the fight, and everything keeps going. You don't have to worry about guarding an ally or anything else because everyone pretty much knows what they're doing and is doing their best. Whereas with PvE, there's a lot of like subtext in the mechanics that if you're not completely aware of how the game is flowing, you can actually be more of a harm to your fire team than, say, if you had a shaky internet connection, which I am, of course, not being ironic here. Because I do consider myself to be one of the few Guardians that actively tries to play the team and tries to play for the team. I don't put my ego on display. I don't have any interest in, making sure everybody knows that I'm the one getting all the kills. I don't kill hound. I'm not that kind of a person. Once upon a long time ago, I kind of was, and in certain instances, I kind of have to be because of the bounties I have to fulfill. And maybe that's really the problem too, is that in PVE, the bounties are really particular as regards to how you score them and stuff. I mean, you've got to be the one getting the final blow, and if you're not, you're just gonna waste your ammo and time. And yeah, and case in point, and I mean, I don't like throwing shade on people. But I don't talk bad about people behind their backs either. I like to let them know I'm talking smack about them, which is why I always put the at Bungie or at Bungie help with my tweets now. I want them to know when I am going to be ranting about their design policies um, and choices. Whoa! I just did it miss? Did it go through his arm? It looked like it went between his arm and his torso. That's some seriously tight hitboxes here. But in any case, I miss my old grenade launcher. Yeah, so I spent the last three sections basically trying to res myself. And that's why, if you can see now, I'm kind of doing my best to kind of just hang away from them because it's very obvious that they feel like I'm cramping their style. Um, I try to do the res as many times as I can. I try to get in there. I don't have a lot of endurance because my character is a hunter, and for some reason, even though we have the same armor values as all the other classes, we tend to take more damage than other classes do. Which, I mean, that's okay because I mean I play hunter because it's hard mode. Is he underneath the map? He was under the map. Can't res someone if they're under the map, Bungie. Fix that. That's like Bethesda's kind of problems. What the heck, dude? This is gonna be fun. Architect kill? Nope. Boink. Okay, we got this. I want that power ammo. I want that power ammo. Get your big butt off of it. Maybe I'm at max. Am I at max? Oh, come on. Uh, Finally. Oh, yep, I'm at max. Yeah, I don't know. PVE just seems like one big long extended tease, and that's no fun. That really isn't. Oh, excuse me. And there's just as many cheaters in PVE as there are in PvP. I mean, if you're gonna hit someone in the face for going AFK for a match and then having to be subjected to someone's acidity and lagging on purpose to win, and you probably should go ahead and just restrict them from playing the game altogether for that time being, because unless of course you're like maybe you are watching my gameplay, maybe you are trying to see, well, is it really his connection or is it the people we're lobbying him with? Because there's, I don't know what the lobby metric is anymore, because it's not skill-based matchmaking anymore, and I don't think it's really connection-based matchmaking, because if it was, I wouldn't be playing people who are self-professed, across the pond players, and or Central or South American players, because that's a distance beyond my geography. I mean, peer-to-peer was supposed to be all about being able to play with people in your hometown, uh, and actually being able to connect with those people in IRL. I mean, that was, I think, this like fairy tale vision that Bungie had for the game. But I really do think it's all just a euphemism, because I'm fairly certain Activision told them, you don't get dedicated servers, figure it out, because they put all that money into Call of Duty, because you can go play Call of Duty and there's like no problems whatsoever with the connection. I mean, I don't like Call of Duty uh, because of the thematics and the styles and everything, and the aesthetic um, has not been something that appeals to me as far as a game is concerned. Um, and I think Bungie is just like needs to get away from the whole peer-to-peer connection thing. Come on, stop moving. I want to just shoot you with this, fucker. It just bounced off of him. I don't know. It's just, shotguns are not the only RNG in this game. I guess grenade launchers too. Whatever. Uh, that's fine. Yeah, say, look at this. There's no reason why somebody couldn't have come over here earlier to get me. Not at all. They waited practically until I could revive myself. Oh, no, look at what he's going to do. Now look, he's sitting next to the boss. There's ads everywhere. And I don't got a problem running over here to get the res. And I would have gotten it faster if I had been resed faster. So if somebody wants to be Mr. DPS, then they need to frickin' support the people who are also running around trying to, get the res up too, because that's important. But, hey, Bungie's only half-assing everything they've decided to go ahead and base their shit on. Oh yeah, we want healers, tanks, and damagers. Yeah. Well, guess what? If it's a first-person shared world fucking shooter, then everybody's a damager, dude. No one wants to tank. No one wants to heal. There's no leaderboard for how many times you res a Guardian. There was back in Destiny 1. There was actually a metric applied to that. How many times you res Guardians. What are you getting shot at for, Bo? Hey, over here. Don't shoot him. I'm in the thick of it. Come on, where are you at? Okay, you're just bouncing all over the place. There we go. Eh? No, you get to die. How about that? Oops. Alright, saw that up. That's the other thing, too. I think too many people rely on ADS. If you can't be good enough to fucking hipfire, you shouldn't be playing with that gun. You should try something else. This is the other thing, too. When I throw a glacier grenade, I fucking crack it immediately. I don't sit there and let it cook, because it doesn't do anything unless you're being a selfish prick. There's no reason to let a glacier grenade cook, because it's either going to freeze the guy or it's not. And when things happen in like measures of less than a second around in this game, I mean, when you've got KDR, when you got total times to kill measuring in like seconds, less than a second, like tenths of a second, you don't got time for the fuckery for a cooking glacial grenade. That's just bullshit. This will kill some of the people so I can get this guy rezzed. This is not a good space to hang out. Oh, see, there you go. See what I mean? Not a good place to be. This is where they fucking spawn, Holmes. All right. Well, is he close to dead? What are they just kind of fucking with him? I don't know what this warlock is doing. Yeah. See, that's the problem. Too much ego in PvE. I'm resin myself again. Seriously, really? And you guys still didn't kill anything. Now I can understand if the boss is like half a clip away and you want to go ahead and just, he shot that motherfucker because he could. Not because he needed to, not because it was a threat to anybody, because he saw me running over there and he went for it. Trying to get that final fucking kill. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not going to put it's not going to put you anywhere up or down. Everybody's still getting the same loot, no matter how much you kill. I have deliberately, with my friends and with randos, I have deliberately played a very lo-fi, middling kind of game, and have gotten exotics. Okay, I did this in the last stream. I got this and this at the end of a challenge, a Cabal challenge, and I wasn't the one um, who collected the keys. I wasn't the one who blew up the little silos or anything, the generators. I didn't do any of that shit. I just kind of got my kills, defended my teammates, applied my debuffs and shit, and that was it. That's all I did. And I got 2 freaking exotics. Come on. So there you go. Thanks for stopping by.